Good afternoon, YTPC. Buckeye Piper coming at you this afternoon. Just wanted to do the next installment of my 2009 Codger Tobacco Challenge, round 4. And round 4, we're reviewing half and half. So, something interesting I found out about half and half is it was started in 1909 by the American Tobacco Company, and it was actually a mixture of Lucky Strike tobacco and another American Tobacco Company blend called Buckingham, and they put those two together to form half and half. And I found that information on their website. Thought that was kind of interesting. Through the years, it was produced by American Tobacco Company, and I think it's switched hands at least once or twice, and now Scandinavian Tobacco Group puts it out. And as people know, they put out a lot of stuff. They do a lot of stuff. So, jumping into the review. It's interesting. So, as always, let's look at the package. Actually, I kind of dig the package. I kind of dig the again, the traditional feel, the kind of half and half, the different colors, the font used. I'd give it a 3, but it split when it came in the mail. It split, and it was leaking tobacco, so I'm taking a half a point away. I'm taking a half point because it's Buckeye Piper's challenge, and he could take a half point if he wants to take a half point. So I'm taking a half point. So for packaging, I'm going to give it a 3 or a 2.5. 2.5 for you, half and half. Since you're a half, you're getting a half, right? Tobacco presentation. Since I had the broken pouch, I put this in a jar so you could probably see it a little bit easier. You know, it's a coarse cut looking type tobacco. It's light in color. If you can see that, light in color. It supposedly has some bright Virginias and some burley. Is what markets it at half and half. Again, just like I've done with the other coarse cut ready rub tobaccos, they just don't appeal to me. So I'm giving that a 2, and that's been standard of what I've given everybody as far as a 2. Aroma in the package. Now, I read some interesting things about half and half. Me, when I smell it, and I'm smelling it out of a glass jar now, I smell like a citrus. Almost, I don't know if it's an orange, but it's kind of a citrusy note to me. Nothing like the chocolate in some of the other OTC Codger blends. This has its own unique taste. Now, I've heard people say that it's got a medicinal smell or a chemical smell. And Matches 860 did an awesome review of this back a while back, and he said, you know, and I firmly believe him after smelling this, that you could tell somebody what it is you think you smell, and they believe you, because it's really hard to pick up anything on the smell. So in light of that aroma and package, you know, to me, I'm just going to go with 2 with that. I'm going to need to relight. So bear with me 1 second. So, aroma while smoking. I've heard people say they get hints of cherry. Nah, not me. Not. I mean, I don't get much. I mean, basic maybe pipe tobacco. I don't get a sweetness. As you can see, it'll put off some smoke now. So for me, you know, the aroma, I'm not getting much. So I'm going a 1 there. To me, I just don't like it. And the taste while smoking, I'm going to give it a yuck. Maybe I shouldn't be so harsh, but it's a 1 in Buckeye's book. And the reason I say that, it's half and half, supposedly half Virginia, half Burley. I do not get anything near a half of the Virginia. I can't pick it up at all. There is no sweetness in this. Look, if my Save All Diet Dr. Pepper, which I love pairing with tobacco, and you all have heard me say before that Diet Dr. Pepper pairs with a lot of good tobaccos and really brings out the taste. Like, I really like it with a Scudo. If you haven't tried that, by the way, give that a shot. If that doesn't help, to me, I don't know. It doesn't have a lot of help. To me, and I'm a noob, and that's the fun of this video. And we can all agree to disagree, and I love to hear your thoughts and comments, because it's just, that's what's so cool about this hobby is, you know, and I've heard some of the experienced guys say this a lot of times as well, is you can smoke this and everybody's going to have their own opinion. People are going to love it. People are going to hate it. And not just this tobacco, any tobacco. People are going to taste different things. That's why I like this hobby so much, is it's so unique. And we were all doing the same thing and getting something different out of it. To me, that's super cool. But again, I'm at a 1. I cannot taste any sweetness or any Virginia. I get the burley. I get some nuttiness of the burley. And it has a really, really, on the retrohale, I've picked up a lot of peppery, kind of, you know, spicy, peppery, bitey kind of notes. Now, I'm not saying it's a bitey tobacco. It's not a bad tobacco. It is smoked really well, without issue. It lit really well. I've had really no problem with it at all. In terms of even relights here, now I'm getting toward the bottom of the bowl. I've had to relight it a couple times, but you know, to me, I mean, if I'm out and I have nothing else to smoke, I'm not going to turn down half and half. But if there's anything else on the shelf, I'm probably picking that up. I'm not going to lie. Not a fan of half and half. So, kind of run down the scoring. Package presentation, half and half, got 2.5. Only because the rip. Again, I kind of dug the package. Tobacco presentation was a 2, so we're at 4.5. Aroma in the package. Man, I can't remember if I scored that a 2 or a 1. I didn't write it down, but I'm going to say it was a 2. And if I have to go back and change it, I will. But I got the citrus note, which was decent, so that's a 2. So we're at 6.5. Aroma while smoking was a 1, so that's 7.5. And the taste while smoking, to me, was a 1, so that's 8.5. So 8.5 out of 25, half and half, did not do well. Quite frankly, this is one of the first tobaccos I've tried, whether it's a Codger blend or whether it's a, you know, name brand, top of the line, rare blend. This was one of the first ones I've had where I've considered just dumping it out and starting over with something else. But I've tried to give it a good shot. Every now and then I will get a tink, just a little of sweetness from the Virginia, but man, it's hidden in my opinion. It is really burly. Now I could see if you're a burly fan, this may be right up your alley. And I'm not saying I'm not a burly fan, but if it comes down to burly and Virginia, I prefer the sweetness of the Virginia over the nuttiness of the burly right now in my pipe smoking career. You know, that's where I am right now today. Taste change, times change. You know, I watched, again, a lot of videos. A lot of people have said they started smoking this tobacco for years and then their taste changed all of a sudden. Right now I'm on a big Virginia kick. You know, later this afternoon I'm probably going to do some Scudo. I love that blend. I've got some Rattray's 40 Virginia that I really enjoy. Just ordered some old Gallery, and it's coming from Rattray's. I've heard great things about that. So, been on a Virginia and a vapor kick. Love me some Orlick Golden Slice. That to me, if I, you know, I'm not an everyday smoker, but if I was an everyday smoker and for the value, probably be Orlick right now. Again, that's what's, again, I can't stress enough, that's what's so cool about this hobby is, man, it changes day to day. But anyhow, that's my review of Half and Half. Again, appreciate everybody's support. Looking to do something, like I mentioned earlier, looking to do something when we hit the 200 subscriber level. Just ordered the pipe. It's on its way from Eddie, the pipe nook. So I'll let the cat out of the bag. I'll let a little bit of the cat out of the bag, and maybe I'll put little pieces in videos that if people watch, they'll kind of catch. It is a Savinelli. I'm not going to tell you the brand or anything yet, but it's one of my favorite Savinellis. But anyhow, again, thanks for watching. Hope everybody is well. Stay safe, stay smoky, be blessed. We'll catch you probably again later today. We're really going to knock out another one of the two of these videos. I'm having fun. We'll catch you later, YTPC. Have a great day.